YouTube world, Ed Kirkpatrick. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've been on the road, been vacationing and busy before I go on vacation, and of course busy when I got back. I spent 7 days out in Oklahoma, small town Oklahoma. I want to write a song about small town Oklahoma. Anyway, when I get my mind on that, it usually takes about a month. But welcome back. And I know there's some new subscribers here, so just want to give an update. And then I've got a few videos coming out here next few days, so I don't think y'all been starved for content. I'm not one of these big creators. I just kind of let you know what's happening in my world. I'm not in the man cave tonight. I'm in the living room. Old stone fireplace behind me, back at home. Boy, it's a rough trip driving out there now. Usually my buddy Roger goes with me, and we split the driving up, or he drive his motor home out there, or whatever. But anyhow, he had something come up. I had to go by myself, so I split the trip up, left on a Thursday, spent the night in Shreveport in Louisiana. Then the next day drove on into Sulphur, Oklahoma. I stayed at the cabin there. That's Friday, and boy, I wore out from driving, so I kind of took Friday night off and recuperated. And Saturday went by and saw my buddy Brandon Eddie. He was having his yard sale, getting rid of his stuff because he's moving. If y'all follow Eddie Family Farm, I'm sure you know. And then later that evening, we went to Layton's football game. That was a blast. Small town Oklahoma, youth football game. That was another game before it. I think there was another one after it, but Layton somewhere in the middle between the grades or whatever. But enjoyed that. Got to meet a few people I never met before. That was fun. And let's see, Sunday, that was Saturday. Sunday, we went fishing. The striper trip I booked, and boy, Layton showed out again. He caught the biggest fish and also caught a big old catfish too, 13 pounds. We had fun with that. That morning, come back, took a nap. And, we did go out to eat after the ball game. We went to Smoking Joe's barbecue Friday night, man. The ribs are awesome. Also got the chopped brisket, but it had so much sauce on it. I should have just got the cut brisket. But anyway, great place. It's one of Oklahoma's I think it's number 4 barbecue place in all of Oklahoma. And the ribs were awesome, I'm telling you. And coleslaw wasn't bad either. Anyway, yeah, I did all that, and then Sunday struck out and did a little fishing at the Arbuckle by myself. And I was surprised at how low that lake was. And then, of course, anybody that follows the Oklahoma channels, they know they've been in a bad drought. But I sit there and I caught a little old brim or perch, from this size to that size. Hung one little bass. He jumped up and got himself off the hook. But anyway, it was fun. Nature, getting out there. I got out there that morning, you're right at daylight, and watching the nature come alive, the birds singing and doing this and that. That was fun. And let's see here. Oh yeah. Then I went and Dusty, Cross Timbers Bison. And he said, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I'm just relaxing. He said, "Man, right out here to the Ponderosa. I want to show you the Ponderosa." I said, "Okay, man, I'll do that." So Dusty Baker was nice enough to take me on. We spent about half afternoon riding around and showing me his bison, Big Joe, and the herd, and then the new herd he got. I think part of it's from Canada and part of it's from the Dakotas. Not just great. And then riding in the little ATV thing, you know, he's got one of them four-seat Polaris. And we ride right up, and the bison think he's bringing him treats, and they just get right in your face. I don't know. Didn't freak me out, because, you know, I'm a nut anyway, but a lot of people, we just freak flapping out. You see an animal with a face as big as your body, let alone, you know, 2,500 pound animal sitting there breathing in your face with horns. Yeah, it can get a little intimidating. Anyway, that was kind of fun. We rode around. He showed me the place, and I pointed out a persimmon tree to him that he didn't know he had, and it was, you know, hanging fruit. So we turned around and went over there and got out. Gonna check the persimmon tree out, and by golly, a big old buck jumped right out from under a persimmon tree and scared the, you know, bejesus out of both of us. We laughed about that. But yeah, Dusty showed me that he got some ponds that just, they ain't hardly got no water in them. And thinking about pumping some water from a creek over into one of them, and we talked about that, how to do that. Anyway, it was an interesting afternoon. And then later on, Daniel Armstrong Homestead called me. He said, "Hey, you're in town?" I said, "Yeah." Yeah, he said, "Well, you want to meet me at the softball game tonight? Emma Lee's playing." Or Emma Lee. I said, "Oh, heck yeah. Where's that? So, football, softball field?" Yeah. So I got there and, watched the, they do that kind of backwards than I do here. They had the varsity game first. And them girls played the hearts out, man. That fast pitch softball, something else to watch. But anyway, the varsity lost, doggone it. And then the junior varsity come on after that, and that Emma is playing in that, which she also was a base runner on the varsity. She's kind of, anyway, but she played an excellent game, man, made a couple of hits, some great catches. But they lost that too. But anyway, it was fun. Just getting there and sitting and talking to Daniel and DJ, and his buddy Richie was there. And Daniel bought us some hamburgers from Boomerang. When you go to Oklahoma now, I'm going to tell you something. Brahms is the place to go for ice cream. But if you want a good breakfast and a good hamburger, go to the Boomerang. Yeah, the hamburger just, I don't know, might have been the feeling in the company, but the hamburger was off the chain and delicious. Anyway, so we done all that and had a great time, saw some other people that I know that, you know, not YouTube famous, but anyway. So I wanted to catch y'all up, you know, so, pulled out of there, Tuesday. Drove all the way to Meridian, Mississippi, and had a motel room there, and got up the next day and drove back to Millersville, Georgia. That's where I live and work at. Man, it was a rough trip. So got here Wednesday. Then I had to work Thursday and Friday because I had a guy taking care of my work, but he don't know all that I do, and there's some other stuff that got backed up. And no offense to him, he just wasn't told. He just told to do this and we'll get by. So when I got back, I'm busy. I had a 10-hour day Tuesday. I think I had a 9-hour day Friday. So that brought us to Saturday and catching up. And my mother needed to go get her hair done. She's 94, fixing to be 95. So we did that this morning and then went by one of the stores and got some staples, whatever, you know, we was running low on it. And then that brings us to here to me to now. So, yeah, so that's why I hadn't been shooting any videos. And I got a garden out there that I've got to, you know, it's died out. And I got to pluck all the old stuff out and get the winter crops going. It's always something to do if you just look to do it. Anyway. So I said, Kirkpatrick, I thought I'd just catch y'all up on what's going on. Look out, some videos coming out here shortly. A couple of good stories and a couple of good life encounters, I guess you'd say. Anyway, love y'all. Thanks for new subscribers. Hope I could entertain you. If I can't, it's cool. You know, I'm not looking to get monetized. I don't care about any of that. Just want to share my life, and hope you find it entertaining from time to time. So anyhow, we'll take it on out of here with a little chicken picking. Adios. God bless y'all. Love you.